Hey there, it's Jen Ferguson with Artistic Painting Studio, and today we're going to create this incredibly cute pumpkin for a door hanger. So let's get started. Okay, now I am using our texture medium, which is a wonderful product that you can just trowel onto the surface. I'm using my little mini trowel to trowel it on. Don't worry about it being perfect. You just want to get it on there where it's about 1/8 of an inch to 1/16 of an inch thick. And then I'm going to grab some of our rollers. I decided to use the chrysanthemum, and just make sure that you are making sure that the head is spinning before you go to roll, and then just roll through the texture medium while it is wet, okay? Then allow it to dry. Give it a few hours, however long it takes. And once it's dry, you're going to come in with some sandpaper and you're just going to sand off the highs. At that point, I just brushed it off, made sure it was clean, and grabbed some of my favorite teal colors. I'm just using Deco Art Americana acrylics. And I'm kind of just brushing them on, adding a little bit of water, and letting them blend together. So just go ahead and cover the entire pumpkin, blending as you want. If you're not into blending colors, you can go ahead and just use one color of teal. And like I said, just add a little bit of water if you need to work on the blending. And then once I was done with that, I did come in and do a little bit of highlighting with my lightest teal color, just to kind of bring out the chrysanthemum pattern once again. Then I grabbed some of my darker brown acrylics and I painted on the stem, doing a little shadowing on the outside edges. Once I was done with all the painting, definitely allow that to dry, and then I'm going to do a little bit of wet sanding over the design. You see I did that really quickly. Okay, and that was just to kind of highlight the edges of the stencil, or not the stencil, but the roller pattern. Then you're going to go ahead and cover the entire surface with the foil adhesive. Make sure you have complete coverage. And here's what I kind of went crazy, and I went ahead and added several different foils, okay, thinking this would be cute, but it was kind of like a little bit of an overkill. I wasn't sure I really liked the animal print with the aquamarine, and guess what? I decided I didn't, so we just painted over again. This time I painted in the same acrylic colors, and because I had a couple of layers of paint now, I had to go in and I dry brushed a little bit darker color to highlight the chrysanthemum pattern. I applied the foil adhesive with full coverage once again and allowed that to dry, and this time I'm just going to go in and use only the aquamarine. So realize if you do make a mistake and you're not happy with something, it's just another coat. Do not get upset about it. Just keep working with it. Sometimes they are absolutely happy accidents. So this time all I did, like I said, used the aquamarine foil. I crinkled it up just because sometimes it's fun to get a little texture in your transfer, and just do 100% coverage of just the aquamarine. And this will highlight our chrysanthemum pattern as well. And then I grabbed some of my favorite ribbons, and I did sneak in my animal print in the ribbon this time. I created a messy bow, just using tails, and attach that to the pumpkin. So this will be ready to hang on your door and welcome all your friends during the fall season.